Okay. Hi. Alright, we should be on to the finale for Xenogears today. It's, well, it's been a ride. Who wants to go kill God? I'm gonna confess that I did spend a little bit of time getting the money I needed to upgrade our gears for the final confrontation, and I realized it didn't matter to me if Faye got to level 80 because the entire final dungeon takes place in Gears anyway, so... You know, it just doesn't really matter. Who's ready? I hope you are, because we're going. Oh God, where am I? Wee. Yep. What did I do? Oh, that exits, huh? I didn't mean to leave. Okay. The mapping of the inside of Deus is now complete. Okay, let's go, everyone. So there are no treasures to pick up. But there are these weird seraphs to fight. Oh, we missed. Water seraph, huh? Angel armor. Nope, won't be equipping any of that. The guide I looked up said that this will take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. I imagine it's going to be on the shorter side because I intend to cheat. I'm going the wrong way. Oh no. Now I'm confused. No. What are you guys? Eagle blades? Ugh. Sword serifs, huh? Oh. Wee. Ay, ay, ay. So, that guide I was looking up for, like, how to take on the final dungeon had a very clear suggestion on how to do it, and they were just like, you know, okay, hold on. Your map says that I'm supposed to be going north, and yet I'm heading this way, and this sure doesn't seem to be the right way. Compared to the map that they give me. Hell. Hey, why are you all picking on her? Why are you all picking on her? Oh, maybe they mean magnetic north. Good point. Ah, cool. They heal from lightning. That's awesome. where am I? Take the next right. I don't know if I can go this way. Maybe I'll hit level 80 after all. Not that it'll matter, because I'm in a mech. Okay. Jump! Ugh. Oh, look, Eagle Gunners? Yeah. I don't like that. So annoying. Can't even open the map. I guess I should do some fuel charges on Crescents. Ooh, what are you? Oh, I guess we don't get to learn. Flashbacks to the Fire Fiends volcano in FF1 where if you took the wrong branch, it punished you by making you fight a random encounter every step. Yeah, it also did that in the Earth Fiends dungeon. If you go... I'm trying to remember how it works. There's a looped hallway that you can go into in the Earth Fiends dungeon, like right at the beginning, that Literally doesn't go anywhere. There's nothing down it, but it lets out basically into the same corridor that you enter it from, like just a little bit further up. And literally every step of the way, you have to fight the hardest fight that's in the Earth Fiend dungeon, which I think was a genie? Something like that. I think all of the dungeons had a hallway like that. I seem to remember... I know that the volcano is a maze. So maybe it's just that it's a maze that makes that one really difficult. But I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I played FF1. Alright. There's my exit. Get me the fuck out of here. Whee! Don't hit the lasers. Laser, laser, laser. Laser, laser. Ah, this sucks. All right. Faye, over there. That's where we need to go. Ah. What? There's a treasure chest over there. My guide told me there was no treasure in this room. They lied to me. Whatever it is, I probably don't need it. Oh, at least there's no fights in this area. Because this is annoying. No, this isn't the one I'm meant to be on. Ah. And all right. So I need to go through here. I didn't even bring Billy in. At this rate, Faye might hit level 80 and we'll have to get him out of his gear so that we can have him show off his final thing. This way. no idea where I am. Oh, I have a map of this too. That went to there. This is the starting platform. Because there's the hole. Okay. Oh wait, no. This is how I do it. I think. I really wish I could like tilt the camera or zoom out just a little bit more. Oh, I didn't want to go down. So this just rotates that out into space, right? No, it looks like it connects up to there. Okay, so I guess I can look at the map. The map will just tell me. Yes. Is indeed what I was looking to pull off. Free gear repair. Trying to sort all this out is going to give me a friggin' headache. Oh, I can get in fights in the tunnels, that's right. I'd gotten so used to not getting in fights in the puzzle room. Oh no. It made its arm real big and then it missed with its attack. Okay. I think I've figured out how to read these maps correctly at this point. Okay, this is indeed an exit, but I believe it leads to a dead end if I've read the map correctly. Okay, we're all the way down there. Alright. Now, I need to go back in there. Backtrack to there and take the other exit. Okay, so it's southeast, northeast. Oh, you guys are new. What are you, Precious? Fire Seraphs. Excuse you? Well, Crescent's is gonna have to heal again. 9,999? please don't do that halo attack again. Okay, that's pretty cool. Turn yourself into a little spear. Oh, come on. Oh, that hurts. That's just so much damage to take. You perking up at the words Halo attack? I am fighting angels. Not demons. Where am I? I'm there. Okay. Go up. Do indeed want to go up. Okay. Go down. Up. Okay. Now I need to go back into the ducts. And now I need to go right. The next junction, I go left, and I just follow it to the exit. Uh-oh, you're making big arm. Ow. Go away. Jump in the hole. Ow. It's faster now. Hey, this looks familiar. I wonder if that poor shopkeeper Johnny's still trapped in here. Please go through the door, Faye. Hey, he is. Gear items, please. For a tune-up. Alright, bye. We're gonna go save now. We'll save on a new spot for this one. Yeah, let's go. Hey, let's go see where they took our girlfriend from us. Do you want to jump inside? Yes. This is Deus? What are those 4 orbs spinning around it? It seems as the power of those 4 things is supporting the center. So that means the big thing in the middle is the core of Deus? Probably. Who cares about those orbs? Let's just crush the core. Striking directly at the center and then using fuel unnecessarily. That is one strategy, but I believe another plan of attack would be to defeat its surroundings first. If we decide to attack the supporting arms first, it might be wise to leave the battles up to us. We should be able to do something about them without using up phase power. That'll allow him to use the full power of Xenogears to defeat Deus, and yes, of course, to save Elly. Whether we do a direct strike or to the core or take down the supports first, I guess that is best left up to fate to decide. Thanks, everyone. Check out the supports first. I wonder which is best. The answer is fight the supports. Oh, which one's this one? Harloot! Just crash the Epic directly into Lavos' face. The resulting rip in space-time will definitely kill it. No damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, we've defeated Harloot. Woo, we got a whole 1 experience team! Hey, you come back here. Really want to fight these in order. like that. Defeated Metatron. No Earth Anointing for Metatron. Woo! 1 experience point per player. Alright, next should be Sundell. Why don't you go ahead and heal? And we'll start doing charge for you. Counter-attack target. Charge. Oh wow, that was easy. Well, now Deus can't heal. We'll call that a win. One more pillar. Come get me. What's this weirdo? Steel fuel? Oh no. You need to heal. Yeah, we're doing fine. Kill this fool. Ow. Oh no! A lot of damage. I don't know if the other ones went into infinity mode or not, but Xenogears clearly is. Which is great, because what we're going to do is heal. Oh wait, did Titan go to infinity? Because that would be pretty great. He must have for him to heal that much. Fuel. Perfect! Alright, now we've got all the fuel we need. So we're going to heal. And then we're going to crush this guy. The Xenogears no longer has infinity mode. It took too long. That's fine. These guys do. Yeah, get it. Oh. What? There we go. And now Deus can't drain our fuel. Hey, who's ready to fight the final boss? He has little helpers. But I killed those. Are you guys only gonna hit Satan? I had to ask. Ooh, good dodge. Didn't dodge that one, though. I guess Satan's taking a heal break. They really are only attacking Satan. That's so funny. Oh wait, there, we finally got one. God, I forgot these things just counterattack so much. That was just Faye? Who cares? At least Xenogears has gone infinity mode. Oh, good. Titan also went infinity mode. We're going to do a charge first so that he gets his fuel back. Come on, Emeralda. Faye doesn't need to do anything other than biggest attack, please. Giant mecha drop kick. What could be better than killing God with an explosive dynamite heel? I love this biblically accurate bastard. Form blazing boot to the head? Yeah, exactly. Hey, remember, we're supposed to be saving our girlfriend? Oops. What happened? My gear won't budge? The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There's only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Elly? What's happening to her inside of that thing? The Deus system's binder should have worn off by now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we heard her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. The sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deus. It's probably Elly, so do not worry. I believe she's okay. Elly, can you hear me? Elly, Deus is no longer active. It's all over now. Come out of there. Show me your face. Elly! Elly! What's happening? Doc, what's going on? What's wrong? I am now detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deus. It seems as if something that was sealed up till now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be the wave existence. The wave existence? That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshy existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift? What do you mean after effect? It's like a shockwave that is induced by the dimensional displacement. But so much energy? If this much energy is unleashed here now, so much energy is unleashed, then what will happen, Doc? Then this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that it has more than enough energy to take out a whole planet. What you mean? You can't be serious. We all fought so hard only to see this happen? Isn't there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar having been shut down. This time there's nothing you can do. To put it to you straight, this is the end for us. This is freaking stupid. How the hell could it all end like this? What were we all fighting for up to now? The vibrations are intensifying. Hold on a second. No, these vibrations are different. It has to be something else causing it. Look. Deus is rising? What is it this time? Deus is releasing its remaining energy and beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think. Think what? That it's Elly? Elly is moving Deus. Are you sure? I'm sure of it. Elly's trying to save us by moving Deus away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. That can't be. Oh, Elly. Did I get the bad ending? The fact that you thought there was a good ending. Can't we do anything? We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? Did we notice that the Xenogears is still moving? Wait, there's still something I can do. What is it, Faye? My gear still works. Without Zohar, the power source for your gears, the only gear that now remains active is mine. Just like Deus, my gear and I made contact with Zohar. We're the only ones that can move now. I'm gonna go save Elly. Oh, good. Our dumbass boy finally woke up and remembered he's the hero of the story. That's absurd! Even if you were able to catch up to Deus, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I still must go. Elly's taking the whole burden upon herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not going to stand by and let you commit double suicide if that's what you're planning. Bart. You better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you will come back, then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return. With Elly. You better. Yeah, of course. Alright, then get going. But... let him go, Satan. At this point, Faye's the only one that'll be able to bring Elly back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You're right, Faye, keep your promise. No matter what, Faye and Elly, both of you, come back home. We'll be waiting for you, Chew. I appreciate this, Bart, and the rest of you, whose names I've forgotten in the moment. Well, I better get going now, but don't worry, I'll be back soon. Guess this will be the last journey you and I make together. I'm counting on you, partner. Yes, excellent quote usage. Fly, you fools. Unfortunately, only one of them can currently fly. Gotta catch up to Deus. Elly. God, I didn't even remember that that's what that thing looked like. Out into space. Here's the dimensional shift. It's fine. It's fine. I got shot through a wormhole. And now I'm lost in some distant part of the universe. Oh, by the way, naked people. Where am I? That's Elly. This must mean that I'm inside of Deus? Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deus's outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image. Hello, wave existence. The wave existence? No, that's not you. Who are you? It can't be. Is that you, Krellian? That's right, isn't it? Krellian, it was you who did this to Elly. This reminds you of the final species in Dragoon. The, what were they called? The Virage. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come here for, Lacan? Came here to take the person I love back with me, so set Elly free. The Deus system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started, the place where all things were one. I'm going to return there. What place? Before the beginning of the universe, in the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind and the souls of humankind that were born from there are merely leftovers of those spilled waves. So, you're going back there. Is that what you desired?
Lacan, why such reluctance to become one with God? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such a short existence, hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Well, I get reborn. Why, everything we could ever desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love, for this place is filled with the love of God. I have not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krellian. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. Oh, fuck, right in the feels. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love, but can you say that you ever truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other and call that mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love, but it is all lies. Krellian, my dude, 1, you shouldn't have lived for 500 years. 2, get fucking therapy. Hey, everybody. Villainous men will do anything but go to a fucking therapist. Man cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way they were created. But one being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That is why humans have free will. Ah, the classic. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What then? Fuck off. That's what then. Oh, what folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state, as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something means another must lose it. That's not true. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. Hello. Hi. We're getting into the philosophical debate! Fucking hate this argument. This argument's stupid. Because, for someone to gain something means another must lose it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I can gain skills and experience without someone else losing anything. And they, in fact, gain from teaching me, perhaps. Or from being taught by me after I have those skills myself. Yeah, forever we will debate Aquinas. Correct. Things are just things. But, oh, my affections? Right, I am not a bottomless well of love. Or, wait, actually I can be. Fuck off here, Krellian. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back to when all was one, waves and nothing else. This is not my human's ego. It is the will of the waves, the will of God. I speak for God, and that's not my ego talking. Well, that's alright too. We don't have to be perfect. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad. No, I'm proud to be human. Hey, who saw the new Superman movie? It's the same argument! Clearly his problem is that he's still jelly that Elly doesn't love him best. Correct. Never admit it. Elly plays the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice, and she is working to keep Deus far from our planet. She is also trying to heal your heart, you, who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can't you understand Elly's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you're able to comprehend all of this? I understand. I know her feelings as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. That's right, fuck God. We already killed that bitch. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you say can make you independent of God. Oh, this looks vaguely familiar, doesn't it? Giant robots. It's Miang's Ophiomancer, only it's Miang. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the Urobolus. Oh my god, he's doing the kissing from the top rope! I have no idea how much health this thing has. I literally don't remember. But we're gonna kill this thing with Dynamite Heel Drops all day, every day. The Ophiomancer mech was very cool. So seeing the rhyme here with this spiritual representation of Miang as that demon is very cool. That demonic angel. Angelic demon. Please kill it with this one, it will be so cool. Damn. Alright, well, kick it. Two sides of the same coin? Yeah. It's just bullshit that they're making me do my finisher this many times in a row. Don't they understand how kayfabe works? They're like really underselling my Kishin attack. Alright. Elly. Elly, wake up. Faye? It was Krellian. Krellian released me. Krellian. Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krellian. His heart was so full of sadness. That is why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would be the return to the beginning of everything, he told me. We should be with him. That is what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt, how you felt, but there was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward. Even if it meant he lost all feelings, lost everything that was human. Well, this is a mental space. That I didn't actually have a giant robot. I just envisioned the giant robot as a personification of the love that Faye and Elly share. And then I used it to beat up his demonic angel. That he imagined is the true nature of humanity. There was no going back. Even looking back held too many memories. Correct, there's no spoon. And he would have just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Krellian loved people more than anyone else. I somehow knew it all along. Just knew he was really that kind of person. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. But my actions only brought sadness to all the people I left behind. And that sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is not just mine alone. Elly, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing. Even if it were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. It's incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Elly, who taught me that. I believe that that is what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but we have a lot of time to think about it. What Krelian himself was looking for all along, we will find the answer to it all ourselves. Thank you, Faye. Elly, we should leave this mental space and go home. Cutscene.
Let's return to our planet.
That light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Can you run?
Can you run?
If we're
Really?
together, I can.
Mental space. Just imagine you're there. How do you trip? He's not. It's the lighting. They're doing this weird blue light thing. He's not a redhead.
Krelian, you.
Hi, Krelian.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed. Now there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing on.
Krelian, you aren't going, are you?
No. Since that time, I have stopped being human. I've committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You of all people could do it.
Always the peacemaker, eh, Lacan? Perhaps that's what it means to be human. But regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God, even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
Krelian.
Actually, I envy you two.
So Krellian saves them, apparently. Dimensional shift complete. Why would you just yell into the sky, Satan?
What happened?
Waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would.
Oh god, this was never the voice I remember for Bart. Here comes our robot. We did it!
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns in your heart. Ready to
I forgot there was a song.
a knife held close by your side, like a proud wolf alone in the dark, with eyes that watch the world, and my name like a shadow on the face of the moon. Broken mirror, a million shades of light. The old echo fades away, but just you and I can find the answer, and then we can
Hour and 40 minutes to get to credits from entering the
of
dungeon.
the world. We can run
So even faster than what everybody said it would take.
on
Probably helped by the fact that I have maps. Even though I did get turned around in the first zone. So that was Xenogears. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. Oh, jeez.
cold fire clenched to my heart in the blue of night. Torn by this pain, I paint your name inside.
Just wild, right? Like, so this game came out in 98 in America, and it's like, has any other JRPG gone this wild? So like I said, you know, it's a pretty well accepted trope in JRPGs from the early 2000s that churches are bad. Organized religion is always evil, even if it looks good to start. Which is an interesting thing
that they were afraid of with this game, of it being a thing, right? You're saying Persona 5 goes as wild? Persona 5 gets to exist because this game exists. I don't know, like, they're very different, but good. But like, from the era this game is from, I mean, the Persona series had just started. Shin Megami Tensei had been out. So, I mean, it's fair to reference SMT stuff. Right? Because I'm pretty sure the first Persona game had been out, not released in America, for fear of the religious arguments, I believe. And then they only released half of Persona 2. Oh, yeah. They, getting wild against a dominant cultural piece. But I'm so curious what they would have done if they'd been able to actually do this game the way they had originally envisioned it. Well, no, the first Persona did come to America, but if I remember correctly, it was absolutely, like, censored pretty heavily. I remember seeing it on shelves. But Persona 2, they cut one half of it because it was actually 2 releases back to back that were like immediate continuations of the story. And they cut the half that was most directly involved with the murder of gods. The one they kept was the one that was about cultural manipulation. Very interesting choices. So, like I said, I've played this game. I've beaten it a handful of times at this point, right? Like, I think this is the 4th time I've played this game to completion. Xenogears, Episode 5, The End. I love the fact that they pulled this nonsense. So... this game, it's interesting now that, like, I've been thinking about these games harder as I've been playing them and whatnot. It's like, I still like this game quite a lot. Like, there's some frustrating bits, but, like, the fact is, the game's not hard, right? Like, it doesn't require you to go out and do and episodes 1 through 4 and 6 and 9 were released on time and satisfied everyone. The end. If I remember correctly, this was supposed to be the second to last story, so they were only going to go to 6. They had such hopes. Yeah, they were... I believe the original, like, suggestion that had been put out, I'd have to go look it up to be sure, was that episode 4 would basically be the story of the space fleet, right? Like, of the colony ship, before everything goes wrong. Like, in the defeating of Deus to seal it up so that the weapon system was no longer active. 6 was going to be all about Esmeralda. 1 through 3, like, 1 was going to be about humans leaving Earth. Right? Like, first becoming spacefaring. Or no, 1 was going to be about humans making contact with the wave existence. And immediately assuming it was God. And then people being like, but what if we were to enslave God? And turn it into a weapon to use against our enemies. And then there was going to be, like, about going to space, and then, like, the conflict that comes with that. So then, okay, I guess all we can do now is reset. Game's over. It's wild, right? To think that they had a thought that they were going to be able to have a sequel at all of any kind, right? But that end credit scene, the end saying that that was episode 5, lit a fire under the people who played it and enjoyed it to be like, when are we getting more? And the answer was, you're going to get more in a couple years. We're going to have more Xenogears. We're not going to call it Xenogears necessarily, but it's going to be this series. It's going to be Xenogears episode 3 or whatever, right? And we're going to do it, and we're working out the scenarios, and then Squaresoft was also working on making a Final Fantasy movie that was entirely computer generated and spending so much money that they didn't actually have on hardware to make that happen. And so, in order to keep the books balanced, when the Final Fantasy movie flopped in theaters, they killed so many projects, and the Xenogears stuff was one of it. The Xenogears team went on to found the company Monolith Soft. Yeah, the spirits within, the money without. Correct. That was the Final Fantasy movie subtitle, I'm pretty sure. Very good. Monolith Soft did not have the rights to Xenogears. I want to be absolutely clear about that. But Xeno is just a prefix. You can use it on whatever. So they were like, we're going to do a spiritual, like, inspired by series called Xenosaga. It's going to be 6 games long. Oh, okay. And we're going to start at the start of the story. Oh, okay, cool. Great idea. I talked about Xenosaga. I've talked about Xenosaga a lot. I played the first episode. The first episode and the second episode did so poorly financially, they had to wrap up their story in the third episode. They still didn't get to tell their whole 6-episode epic that they wanted to tell. Initially, everybody was super excited that there was going to basically be a remaster of the episode 5 story, where obviously we were going to scrape the serial numbers off and, change everybody's names, but it was going to be the same thing. And that never happened. Instead, we got a game that barely had giant robots in it. Instead had a lot of androids. And a cyborg. Now, here's what I remember about the game. The main character was Shion, who was a scientist who built an android weapon system for fighting these entities that were coming into reality from a higher dimension and killing people. Okay, sure. That weapon system was a bondage corset wearing android who carried around twin Gatling guns in each hand, called Cosmos, an acronym in KOS hyphen MOS. I don't remember what it stands for. It really doesn't matter. The coolest character in the game was a cyborg mercenary who was a human being who'd fought in some galactic war and died. And they were like, yeah, but we need fighters, so we're just going to bring you back from the dead with cyborg body parts. Basically bring you back to life and make you keep fighting. And the wars are over. And now what he's doing is mercenary work, where his payment is always seeking further mechanical replacements for his body, because what he wants to do is die, but he's not allowed to kill himself. And he's very, very good at what he does. So if he gets upgrades to his biological components, his system will let him replace them. And his mission in the game, in the story, is that he's supposed to be bodyguarding this android who, and this was the thing that turned me off of, like, really turned me off of the game and turned me against it. The android is modeled after a 12-year-old girl. They make her wear the shortest dress in the fucking galaxy, and every scene she's in, they position the camera so you can see her panties, and it's disgusting. Like, I get it. You have a fetish. You're a fucking gross weirdo. And that combined with what was honestly a bunch of really weak characterization. I don't remember what the cyborg's name was. He was the only character worth a damn story-wise. He was the only one who had actual drive and desires and anything, and they completely wasted it by making him team up with a scientist who supposedly designed the greatest weapon system in the galaxy, who's an absolute idiot. Cheyenne's, I remember being, like, stupid. Like, that was the trope with her. And then, like, oh, well, you know, she's just forgetful, and, like, she's too focused on her work and everything. And it's like, yeah, she wouldn't be trusted with the budget to build weapon systems if she was this bad. Cosmos has no personality because she's just a weapon system. The little girl android is there as a foil for the cyborg to be like, no, you should want to be alive. Don't kill yourself. And then they have their own version of Bart, who is another android child, little boy, who runs a casino, has a Western fetish, so he's got pistols. That's how he fights. And his casino employs only scantily clad women that he's constantly jumping into the chests of. Did I mention that the there's a lot of, like, really gross sexual stuff in the first Xenosaga game that really turned me off. And so when they didn't bring back the death blow combat system, they didn't have giant robots that mattered in any way. Why would you use a giant robot when you have an android who's got 4 chain guns at all times? And the characters were really off-putting. So I was like, I've beaten the game, because at the time it's like, I started it, I'm going to beat it. But I did not continue that series. And I was not the only one. Now, then they got acquired by Nintendo. And Monolith Soft went on to make Xenoblade Chronicles, which has been a breakout smash hit for Nintendo. They've got 4 games in that series now, or maybe it's only 3 in a remaster, I'm not sure. And they're apparently well loved and very interesting. And I recently listened to like a video essay on the 3rd game, and it sounded actually quite good. So maybe one day I'll give that a shot. No chance in hell of me ever going back to play Xenosaga, though. Not gonna happen. Let's see. Oh man, almost at the 2-hour mark. After everything. So Saturday is new game time. And I'm having a hard time picking a game. But I think yeah. So there's a free DLC, I believe. Didn't I already have this? Do I not have this? Oh, maybe it's not free. I thought I'd already downloaded it, but it doesn't say it's in my library. Oh, wait, no. It says free. It's the soundtrack that costs money. There we go. So I was told not to play a game that I've previously played. And I don't particularly want to jump right into an RPG, which is not true. There is one RPG I definitely want to jump right into, but I don't currently have a working PlayStation 2, so we cannot play Dragon Quest or Breath of Fire 5 Dragon Quarter. There's too many dragons. But until I get a working PlayStation 2 again, can't play that. So there's... You guys remember Sanabi? Why is it ding? So anyway, there's a DLC
side story where you play as the super awesome combat commando from the military group that your character was part of in Tsunabe before everything happened. The one that you have to fight as a boss at one point, only now you get to play as her as she goes into a different situation that happened in a different city. With her fighting style, but also still having the grappling hook, because their grappling hooks are dumb. So yeah, might play that. Unless something else really catches my fancy. Just because the other thing would be I was gifted this game. No, don't start the trailer until I've done the thing. So, this was a gift from Luda. So, I will be playing it at some point. She also gave me Claire Obscure Expedition 33, but as I said, I'm not going to jump right into a big JRPG right after we just finished a JRPG. So many games that I could play. So many games that I want to play. Supposedly. The world is difficult at times. Come on, open up. It's not always easy to make the call. Alright, well, I gotta go let the dogs out. I didn't take a break during the stream this time again, so they need to be allowed to use the restroom. And I will see you guys Saturday, I guess. Yeah. Alright, have a good night, guys. Bye.